Hello and happy Monday. It's Beck here from Hello, my name is Beck and I'm popping in today to do Make It Monday with you. Today is a slightly different one. We're not just making a happy mail today, we are doing some autumn leaves to include in a happy mail. Now, I did actually do this in the middle of a happy mail video, and so you will see me adding these leaves to a happy mail at the end. It's an autumn stroke fall happy mail that I made for the Happy Mailers group. But I wanted to pop these in as a goodie. But when I had a look today to combine the videos, the footage was too long and I wanted to include how I made the leaves. So I am doing this Make It Monday this week, and then I will show you the mail at the end of this video that I will share with you next week. So just popping on some dioxide inks onto some white cardstock. You can see that I've used sort of a sagey green, then I have sort of a ballet pink, and then I've got red, orange and yellow. I've actually added some orange to the ballet pink, which I think turns out to be my favourite combination of colours for the leaves. So I'm just going to come in and clean up my desk here. And then you saw at the beginning of this video the set of leaves that I have. So I have the stamps and I also have the dies for the autumn leaves that I'm making on this mail. So the way I wanted to do this was to actually pop down the colour first and then stamp on top so that I could actually emboss the leaves in gold, which is what I end up doing. I really love how it turns out, because previously I have done embossing prior to adding colour, and I think the embossing, the powder that is in actually melted actually then takes on the colour that you are actually going over with the actual dioxide inks. So I found that it's actually best to emboss after you've put down the colour. So that's why loads and loads of random spots of colour are going onto these white cardstocks, so that I can actually place the stamps where I want them, and then die cut the leaves from the paper. So you can see here I have used a VersaFine, it's a watermark ink, which is designed for embossing. It's a clear ink and it's sticky as well, so the embossing powder will stick to the inks. I'm just using my stamping platform here, and it's called a Mini Misty. It's one of the more expensive brands, but definitely well worth it if you want to do stamping over and over again in the same space or in the same spot. So I'm just adding some gold embossing powder here, and then just dusting away any excess with my finger, and then I'm going to carry on doing that with the others. I even have a little paintbrush here that I got from Lizzie, where I can just knock away any excess powder. Just gonna pop the gold powder back into the pot and then go on with these ones. One of the good things about the watermark ink from Versamark is that it stays sticky for quite some time, so if you don't get around to adding the powder very quickly, you can actually add the powder a couple of minutes later and it still does the job. I've even noticed when you have the ink on the stamps actually stay quite sticky for a while. So I'm just heat embossing these here with my heat tool, and you can see some of them changing to the gold. And then I am also heating the back of the card as well, so sometimes it pays to actually just warm up the back of the card to actually get that transition very quickly to happen on that embossing powder on the front. So I'm just running through the dies on one piece of gold foil cardstock, and then what I'm doing is I'm using my scissors to actually split apart the actual outline, and then I'm coming in and placing the outline around the leaves so that I get an even border all the way around. So I put the gold on first, then I put the die on top, but I wait until I've got the most perfect border all the way around. And this is a really good method for getting the dies in the right spot, because sometimes if you put the die down, you're not necessarily going to get that lovely even edge all the way around. And one of the things I love about having already put the colour down on the card is you can see that edge actually already has a lovely colour on the edge. It's not just a white border that you would normally get. So I am just continuing doing that with all the other leaves. Really love how like I said, it was like a ballet pink with the orange. So that's those top ones up there with the sage green, and then these here are the reds, oranges and yellows that I'm bringing in. So if you like this video, please give it a like, a comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know which of the coloured leaves you prefer in this set of leaves that I have made for this Happy Mail, and I will see you next week to show you the mail that I actually made for the Happy Mail swap. Thank you so much for watching. Take care everyone. Lots of crafty love from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.